The Yuxi Prefecture government, located near Fuxian, has imposed a ban on swimming, diving, and boating in the lake for an indefinite period. The official reason given for the restriction is to prevent pollution in the lake. However, scientists have pointed out that the lake remains one of the cleanest water bodies in southwest China. According to researchers, the true reason for closing the lake and keeping visitors away is the presence of something concealed beneath its surface. During an extensive underwater investigation that began on June 13, 2006, in Fuxian Lake, located in Yunnan Province, China, a team of archaeologists made a startling discovery. They found the remains of a vast collection of ancient structures resting on the lakebed. These buildings, featuring grand and intricate designs, were skillfully constructed by highly capable individuals from early civilizations. However, this unexpected finding has led to doubts about previously accepted historical theories. As they continued their research, the exploration team uncovered numerous stones that were carefully arranged and adorned with mysterious carvings. Life News, a well-known Chinese newspaper, reports that historical records mention the existence of a city called Yuyuan in the lake region during the Western Han Dynasty. Strangely, references to this city disappear from historical records after the Sui and Tang dynasties. According to local legends, Yuyuan City and its inhabitants mysteriously vanished, sinking into the lake's depths, adding an intriguing mystery to the story. During an earlier investigation of the lake, researchers suggested that the submerged ruins might be connected to either the legendary lost city of Yuyuan or the historic capital of the Dian Kingdom. However, a later expedition provided evidence that disproved this theory. It was found that the structures beneath the lake were mainly built from stone, which contrasted with the traditional materials used in both Dian and Yuyuan cities, where wood and clay were more common. This recent finding challenges the initial assumption and calls for a more in-depth study of the historical significance of the sunken ruins. Recent sonar scans have revealed remarkable details about the submerged structure lying beneath Fuxian Lake, covering an extensive area of approximately 2.4 square kilometers, or 10.8 million square feet. This sunken city surpasses the size of the grand capital of the Han Dynasty. The lack of historical records mentioning such a vast city only deepens the mystery surrounding this discovery. Hidden deep within the waters of Fuxian Lake lies an astonishing archaeological site, a massive structure that closely resembles a pyramid. However, this pyramid surpasses its Egyptian counterparts in both complexity and craftsmanship. What sets it apart is its intricate gemstone decorations, which feature a variety of elaborate patterns and enigmatic symbols. Among the many inscribed stones found within the ruins, one in particular has drawn significant attention. This stone stands out due to its unique and striking carvings. In the upper right corner, a small, carefully crafted circle is surrounded by 7 radial lines resembling a blazing sun. On the left side of the stone, another circle appears with a similar design, but this one is decorated with only 4 radial lines. Finding a sun-shaped engraving on stone is an extremely rare occurrence, as confirmed by experts in the field. Notably, similar sun symbols with 4 radial lines have previously been documented on bronze drums from the spring and autumn period, which spanned from 722 to 481 BC. However, the symbol carved into this particular stone is believed to predate even those ancient artifacts, placing its origins at nearly 1,800 years old. During the examination, the crew made an intriguing discovery. They found stone carvings that closely resembled masks. These masks stood out because of their flat cheeks and recessed teeth, which were distinct from the usual facial features of humans. Additional symbols uncovered at the site included numerical glyphs representing 0 and 1, along with detailed arrangements of 7 cavities in the stones. Along with these, a series of simple drawings was found, including one that appeared to resemble a human face. Some stones also featured engravings that looked like the Roman numeral ∠ and the letter Y, arranged in a sequence. The variety of inscriptions and images adds to the complexity of the archaeological findings, offering possible clues about their significance and symbolism. The elusive purpose and function of the Fuxian Lake Pyramid have sparked much debate and speculation. Due to its striking resemblance to ancient pyramids built by different civilizations for various reasons, many theories have emerged. Researchers have speculated that the pyramid could have served a religious or ceremonial role. Across ancient cultures, pyramids were often used for rituals, burials, or astronomical purposes. The stepped terraces and geometric precision of the Fuxian Lake Pyramid might suggest a similar importance in the culture or belief system of its builders. Some propose that the pyramid could have acted as a landmark or navigational aid for ancient sailors on the lake. The underwater structure's prominent position may have been intentionally chosen to assist travelers, much like the role of lighthouses or landmarks today. Some theories suggest that the pyramid might have functioned as a tomb or burial monument, similar to the pyramids in Egypt. However, the absence of concrete evidence, such as tombs or inscriptions, makes this idea speculative. Preserving the pyramid for future generations presents a difficult challenge. Its underwater location, along with its cultural and historical importance, highlights the need for proper conservation efforts. Scientists and environmentalists have called for measures to protect the submerged structure from potential damage caused by pollution, tourism, or nearby development. Some proposals include mapping and documenting the pyramid's features and establishing a protected zone to safeguard its long-term preservation. Today, the pyramid in the lake remains a compelling mystery that continues to draw explorers, researchers, and history enthusiasts eager to uncover its secrets. Questions about its age, origin, and purpose challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations and their architectural achievements. Although the pyramid remains submerged in Fuxian Lake, it has sparked widespread curiosity, encouraging further investigation into its mysteries and the historical significance it might hold. Beneath the vast ocean lies a hidden world, an unexplored and mysterious realm. It was in the remote waters of the Pacific that an extraordinary discovery was made, thanks to the sharp eyes of a curious observer using Google Earth. An amateur explorer with a deep fascination for the unknown spent countless hours scanning satellite images on Google Earth. He tirelessly searched for hidden anomalies and unusual formations that could spark his sense of wonder. While analyzing imagery of the Pacific Ocean, his attention was drawn to a remote area far from any human settlement. A massive object stood out. He described it as an enormous structure resting on the ocean floor, its size and shape unlike anything he had seen before. Intrigued, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had come across something significant. He decided to share his discovery on social media, inviting others to examine it for themselves. Driven by curiosity, he wanted to understand what this unusual object was and how it managed to change direction on the ocean floor. According to him, the object visible at the end of the trail appears to have a pyramid-like shape. He mentioned that this mysterious structure does not resemble anything else in the area and wanted to share it online so that others could offer their own interpretations of what it might be. The individual who discovered it suggested that the possibilities were vast, speculating that it could be an ancient temple, a submerged city, or even proof of an advanced civilization predating recorded history. At this moment, he emphasized that pyramids have been uncovered in various parts of the world, leading him to propose the idea that similar structures could exist at the ocean's depths. The range of discoveries made in recent years by scientists has reshaped our understanding of the ocean, making it essential to stay open to the potential of marine exploration. Throughout history, entire civilizations have been lost beneath the waves, leaving behind or influencing structures comparable to modern engineering feats. Dismissing the achievements of past generations would be unjust, and until every unexplored region of the ocean has been thoroughly examined, it remains entirely possible that massive structures are hidden beneath the surface. As mentioned, it is fascinating to observe what looks like a large object positioned at the end of what seems to be an artificial trail. It is worth noting that those who have analyzed the images have pointed out that the surrounding areas appear to be blurred, raising the possibility that an organization may have deliberately done this to obscure certain details. It is well known that some organizations modify images before they are made publicly available. There have been cases where specific locations on Google Earth have been intentionally obscured due to security reasons. Some sites are kept out of public view, as they fall under restricted zones designated by authorities. As a result, these areas are either blurred or covered with black boxes to prevent any further disclosure. This typically applies to sites that are not accessible to the public, such as government facilities. The question that arises is why something in the ocean would be intentionally obscured, and why so many unexplained objects appear to have blurred markings. At this point, several theories have emerged regarding the nature of these objects, including artificial structures, monuments lost beneath the waves, and massive pyramids. There are many fascinating ocean discoveries made every year, and one of the most intriguing is underwater supervolcanoes. These massive volcanic structures beneath the ocean have the potential to release immense energy and cause widespread destruction. While scientists have studied supervolcano eruptions on land extensively, an underwater eruption presents a different set of challenges and consequences. Thinking about what would happen if an underwater supervolcano erupted helps us understand the possible effects on both marine life and human populations. First, such an eruption would release vast amounts of magma, gases, and volcanic ash into the surrounding water. The sudden expulsion of molten rock and gases would generate extreme heat, leading to superheated plumes and violent steam explosions. These eruptions would create a chaotic and dangerous environment for marine organisms. The impact on ocean ecosystems would be severe. The release of volcanic ash and gases like sulfur dioxide would lead to acidification of nearby waters. This drop in pH levels would be especially harmful to marine creatures with calcium-based shells or skeletons, such as corals and shellfish. Acidified waters would weaken their ability to form and maintain their protective structures, causing widespread die-offs and disturbing the natural balance of the ecosystem. In addition, the rapid injection of volcanic material into the ocean would cause a sharp rise in water temperature. This sudden heating would put stress on marine life, potentially leading to mass coral bleaching and the death of temperature-sensitive species. The resulting decline in biodiversity could trigger a chain reaction throughout the food web, altering the abundance and distribution of marine species. The eruption would also send large amounts of volcanic ash into the air. Unlike ash from land-based eruptions, which tends to settle nearby, underwater volcanic ash would spread over vast distances carried by ocean currents and wind patterns. This dispersed ash could pose risks to human health, as fine particles can cause respiratory issues, reduce visibility, and disrupt air travel. Beyond the immediate threats to marine life and human health, an underwater supervolcano eruption would have far-reaching environmental effects. The release of gases, including sulfur dioxide, into the atmosphere would lead to the formation of aerosols and sulfuric acid clouds. These clouds would reflect sunlight away from the Earth, leading to a short-term cooling effect. This process, known as volcanic winter, could cause a drop in global temperatures and changes in weather patterns. The long-term climate effects of an underwater supervolcano eruption would depend on the size and duration of the event. Large eruptions could send significant amounts of sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, where it could linger for months or even years. This prolonged cooling effect might disrupt agriculture, causing crop failures and food shortages. Shifts in precipitation patterns could also affect water availability and alter ecosystems on a global scale. The societal consequences of such an eruption would be serious. Coastal communities near the eruption site would face immediate threats, including tsunamis caused by the displacement of water and possible pyroclastic flows. The destruction of marine habitats and fisheries could have devastating economic impacts on communities that rely on ocean resources for their livelihoods. International collaboration and preparedness would be crucial in reducing the impacts of an underwater supervolcano eruption. Monitoring systems capable of detecting early signs of volcanic activity would play a key role in issuing timely warnings and evacuating at-risk populations. Joint efforts in disaster response, scientific research, and the development of resilient strategies would be essential in tackling the complex challenges posed by such an event. The ocean, covering around 71% of the Earth's surface, is an immense and mysterious world filled with countless wonders yet to be uncovered. Despite centuries of exploration and scientific progress, much of the ocean remains a mystery, hiding unknown features in its depths. Determining the full extent of unexplored areas is a complex challenge, but current research suggests that a large portion of the ocean is still unknown to us. One of the main reasons the ocean remains largely unexplored is its vast size. It is divided into 5 major basins: the Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Southern, and Arctic Oceans. Each of these basins spans a massive area, with depths varying from just a few meters in coastal regions to several kilometers in the deep ocean. The sheer size of these basins, along with their underwater mountain ranges, trenches, and abyssal plains, makes full exploration an enormous task. Additionally, the extreme depths of the ocean create major technological and logistical challenges. The immense pressure and darkness of the deep sea require specialized equipment and vehicles that can withstand harsh conditions while providing sufficient lighting for observation. Exploring these depths relies on submersibles, remotely operated vehicles, and autonomous underwater vehicles to navigate and study areas that remain largely uncharted. So far, most human exploration has been concentrated in the relatively shallow coastal waters and continental shelves. These areas are easier to access and offer valuable resources, such as fisheries and mineral deposits. However, as exploration moves beyond the continental shelves into the abyssal plains and trenches, the difficulties increase, and our understanding of these remote regions remains limited. The Mariana Trench, situated in the western Pacific Ocean, is a prime example of an area that remains largely unexplored. It is the deepest point in the world's oceans, reaching depths of more than 10,900 meters. Beyond its depth, the ocean's immense size and remote nature further contribute to its lack of exploration. Vast regions, including the southern ocean surrounding Antarctica, remain largely inaccessible due to harsh weather conditions, sea ice, and isolation. These factors create significant obstacles for researchers and limit opportunities for thorough exploration. Recent advancements in technology have enabled scientists to study the ocean in greater detail. Sophisticated sonar systems, satellite imaging, and improved underwater robotics have enhanced our ability to map the sea floor and collect data remotely. However, these tools still have limitations when it comes to providing detailed insights into specific habitats, ecosystems, and the vast number of species that inhabit them. Scientists continue to explore the ocean, uncovering new discoveries that change our understanding of history, nature, and marine life. Every year, researchers find new species, sunken landscapes, and even ruins that may belong to ancient civilizations. These findings raise many questions about what else might be hidden beneath the waves. One of the biggest mysteries is whether lost cities or ancient structures lie at the bottom of the ocean. Thousands of years ago, sea levels were much lower, meaning that some human settlements could have been swallowed by rising water over time. In recent years, researchers have discovered underwater formations that look like roads, walls, and even pyramids. While some believe these could be natural rock formations, others think they may be evidence of civilizations that existed long before recorded history. Scientists are also studying underwater volcanoes, which play a major role in shaping the ocean floor and supporting marine life. Some of these volcanoes are still active, and their eruptions can create new islands or change ocean currents. Deep-sea vents, which form around these volcanoes, release hot gases and minerals into the water, creating unique ecosystems. In these extreme conditions, researchers have found bizarre creatures that can survive without sunlight, leading some to wonder if similar life forms could exist on other planets with oceans. Another important issue is deep-sea mining. The ocean floor holds valuable minerals used in technology, such as rare metals found in smartphones and batteries. Some companies want to mine these minerals to reduce dependence on land-based resources. However, scientists warn that mining could destroy fragile marine ecosystems before we even understand what life exists there. Many rare and undiscovered species could be lost forever if their habitats are damaged. There are also strange, unexplained formations on the ocean floor that puzzle researchers. Satellite images and sonar scans sometimes reveal odd shapes, long tracks, or large objects that don't seem to match anything natural. Some think these could be ancient structures, while others suggest they might be the result of unknown geological processes. In some cases, governments have hidden parts of ocean maps, leading to speculation about whether secret military projects or sensitive locations are being covered up. Despite modern technology, exploring the deep ocean is still extremely difficult. The pressure at great depths is intense, the environment is completely dark, and only special submarines or robotic vehicles can go that far. Because of these challenges, more than 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. The ocean covers most of our planet, yet we know very little about what lies beneath its surface. Every new discovery brings more questions, and the search for answers continues. With improving technology, scientists hope to uncover more secrets of the deep, possibly even finding evidence of lost civilizations, unknown life forms, or natural wonders we can't yet imagine. So thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed watching it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.